Hello, everybody. Welcome back to IA Command. And yeah, I'm back. I know I've been gone for a few weeks. I'm doing a lot better than I was a few weeks ago, and thought I could do some videos again. And a lot of you answered my poll, my informal poll on YouTube community. A lot of people, I was asking people what kind of content they would want to see if I came back, and a lot of you mentioned you really like the game log review. So just gonna go ahead and jump in with one of these. I'm actually gonna try and do a couple here, but we'll see how we do. So let's jump right into it. This is gonna be from IACP Playtesting Season 8.1. We just released 8.2. There's just the 3 cards that got changed. None of them are in this game. So I was looking back through our game logs because I've processed all the game logs already for analysis. And I found some games that I thought would be fun to show off to people, let people see kind of what's been being played, how things work. So this is going to be an interesting one. We've got Kyle versus Gruber. And Kyle is on the right side of the screen there on the map, and he's going to be playing a interesting combo list that I know he's been playing quite a bit in 8.1. That's been a bit of a talk and did not get updated for 8.2, but it's actually on our watch list right now. And the combo here is he's got Chewbacca with Cassian and Saska bringing in an Ugnaught Tinkerer, who you can see here on your screen. He's also got Varina in the list, R2D2, C3PO, Chirrut Imwe, and Gideon Argus. So the combo here, for those that don't realize, Chewbacca always has Debts Repaid in his hand. That's his 3-point command card that whenever another friendly figure is defeated, you get to ready Chewbacca and focus him. And then Cassian is from Season 5 of IACP, and he has a bit of a silly ability most of the time, but in this list it's actually a key part of the combo, which is called It Will Be Alright. So this is his ability that says once during your activation you can choose another friendly figure within 2 spaces. That figure is defeated, then perform a move or attack without spending an action. And the key there is that he can sacrifice a companion. Most of these kind of abilities that we've made in ICP, we realize need to be limited to non-companions, but in Cassian's case, all he really had to choose from was Jared's companion, and then if you wanted to bring the Ugnaught, you had to bring Saska, who was pretty bad before Season 8. But Kyle's been testing it with Saska, who has gotten quite the improvement in Season 8, and I think he's been doing pretty well, so we're going to get to see this list in action. There's Saska, as you can see. She's a much better support figure, giving you rerolls and letting you swap dice colors, not just 4 points to bring in a mercenary figure. And Gruber's on the left in the blue deployment zone, and he's going to be playing the new and slightly nerfed Baze Malbus from 8.1. He's also got Chirrut, R2D2, 3PO, Gideon Argus, Garkon, Mara Jade, and Davith, which I love to see. Davith's one of my favorites. So this will be interesting. He's definitely got a Guardian bent to his list. He's also got Force users in his list. Chirrut's got synergy with both of those traits, Rebel Force user trait and Guardian trait. He's got Garkon, who's a Guardian, so I think we're going to be seeing some Force user Guardians who can all play Get Behind Me, so we might see some of that going on. So let's get into the gameplay here. Looks like Gruber's got initiative. Oh, and by the way, this is a very interesting mission we are playing on here. This is the Ord Mantell Junkyard, and this is one of the fun things about the playtesting games, is that we don't tell players you can only play on the 3 tournament legal maps. We tell people try out all different maps. You know, we give people recommendations for what maps to avoid and what maps to try. But this will be interesting to see this. I bet Gruber's not too happy. I think both players probably not too happy here having R2D2 in their lists. Although Kyle's probably got a much better starting position here with the red with R2D2. Anyway, let's talk about this mission. This is from the IG-88 Assassin Droids. This is a Wave 1 mission from way back in 2015. And this is a mind of its own. So this is actually kind of a fun one. So it says at the start of each round, if it is not the first round, move the laser 2 spaces north. And the laser is right here for those that can't see. Right there at the southern end of the map. And if you're wondering what's at the top of the map, there's nothing really up there. That's just how Kyle will get out of his deployment zone, so I'm not going to be focusing on that. So if it is not the first round, move the laser 2 spaces north, ignoring terrain and figures. Then defeat all figures in the same row as and each row south of this token, ignoring walls, doors, and terrain. So as you can see, this is a very vertically oriented map. Oh, and by the way, at the end of each round, each player gains 5 VPs for each terminal he controls. So this is a weird one too, in that you don't really see this anymore in modern map design where you have terminals scoring VPs. Usually they keep terminals and objectives separate from each other. For the record, there are only 2 terminals on this map. So each of those are worth 5 VPs. And interestingly enough, one of them is to the south. So let's see, round 1, round 2, round 3, it'll be impossible to control, really starting round 2, because if you leave a figure there, then round 3 it should get defeated. Yeah, so this is a weird one. We will see how it plays out. I'm actually looking forward to seeing this game play out. So, okay, never mind. It doesn't move the first round. So the first round, so start of the second round. So round 2, round 3. So round 3, you need to get off of the terminal or else your figure will die. I mean, you could... How does that work? At the end of each round, start of each round... well, you could sacrifice a figure for 5 VPs, so that is interesting too. Alright, so Gruber's got initiative. I think we're tied on activations here. Quite a lot. Wow, 9 for Kyle, and then 8 for Gruber. So Gruber could have passed if he wanted to. Kyle's going to be resolving his Cassian strike team ability here. Really the main reason you put Cassian in the list. It's funny, people didn't like the sacrifice ability on Cassian when we first put him out. It was really just supposed to be like fun trinket text to match his character from the movie. But then I found people were like finding ways to use it, and we're like, oh, this is cool. And the only people who got mad at it were people who like thought it was too hard to use and don't like abilities on cards that you can't use, yada yada yada. But certainly seems, and we tried to word it so at least you couldn't abuse it with Maul's ability to stay alive, because that would have been abusable. But we tried it with the Ugnaughts, and we're like, oh, this is fine. You're wasting 7 points of your list on Saska and an Ugnaught to get this combo off. Now it seems like you're only wasting 3 points because Saska's actually worth bringing on her own. So we'll see how it goes. So Strike Team was used on Chewie. We saw a 3PO focus up Cassian. It looks like Gruber playing planning here with Gideon focusing up Davith, and we saw 3PO focused up Garkon. I don't know the positioning on this map super well. It looks like... So there's a door next to Kyle's deployment zone. It doesn't say the doors are locked. The problem is if Kyle just opens that door right away, then Gruber's figures can come around the north side of this middle hallway, so right here, and just spill attacks into that area. So Kyle needs to be really careful. He's going to open that door, but he does have R2-D2 right there next to the door, so I assume that his plan is, it looks like his plan is to open the door with Saska and then have R2-D2 move up to draw a card. Oh, that's nice. So the north terminal is accessible by the blue player. It's just that now his R2-D2, Gruber's R2-D2 is super exposed there as soon as Kyle opens his door. So these terminals, you do not get to sit on the terminal for free in this map. So let's see. It looks like Gideon has focused Cassian. 3PO had focused Chewie. So that's interesting, focusing Chewie, because he does start the map, the game with debts repaid. So it looks like Saska opened the door and moved away from the doorway. Now we have Gruber's turret moving here. Here is Turret's card, his playtest card, doesn't have the full IACP treatment yet. And there goes Kyle's R2-D2 moving deep into the southern area, so he's going to have to move him later on to avoid that laser. And wow, that is loud. Alright, so we have an attack here. It looks like Chewie make an attack on 3PO. That is going to be lethal unless 3PO can reroll into a dodge, which he does. with that cower ability, so that is a whiffed attack for Chewbacca. Good thing he did not spend a power token on that. Davith moving up next to 3PO. So it's a bit hard to tell, but there is a wall right here on Kyle's side of the map. So he has to come up to this area here or come down here if he wants to shoot. But he has plenty of firing lines, so I'm not sure that Gruber has the positioning advantage here compared to Kyle. I feel like Kyle has a lot more opportunities to attack Gruber than vice versa here. Let's see. So the Ugnaught is going to activate. I'm going to make a junk droid token. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Here's what the junk droid looks like. So you did used to see a lot of Ugnaughts in swarms in the past, because the trick with them is every time you use that spot weld ability, you actually deploy the junk droid readied. So you can activate the junk droid, then you spot weld, make a new one that's ready to go, and then activate that new junk droid twice in one Ugnaught activation. And they also ready each time the Ugnaught's ready or activate. So that used to be a thing. You don't really see that anymore, just because it's considered kind of both not fun to play against, but also it's just not as effective as it used to be. It's also just a lot of people don't find it as a fun playstyle, but anyway. Okay, so we've got, looks like Baze has moved up, and the last activations here are going to be Cassian, then Garkon, then Varina, for Kyle going last. Cassian going to get a free shot here on Baze. Going to spend the damage power token he got from Strike Team. Baze going to spend that block token. Oh, he's going to play Iron Will, so the Guardian card for Baze. So that kind of makes sense that he left him out there. Pretty vulnerable, but this is going to burn Cassian's focus and his token. Although Cassian can spend the Surge to get 2 more damage tokens. Actually kind of made Cassian stronger. But 3 damage to Baze thanks to the Iron Will there. And now, what is happening? Okay, Cassian sacrificing the jug. So here's the combo. Here we go. Sacrificing the Ugnaught token, the Junk Droid token, to perform a second attack here on Baze. I think Gruber was not quite expecting this play here, because we do see Varina 1, 2, 3. Well, Varina's gonna get to attack here too. So this is rough for Baze. Baze has 11 health. So I think Gruber was trying to set up. Oh, and there's the real problem with that is so now Chewbacca, unfortunately I can't pull the card out from his hand. Chewbacca going to be able to ready his deployment card thanks to debts repaid off of the junk droid. See, FFG didn't know either. They didn't know they were going to make companions, so debts repaid triggers off of companions too. So, all right, Garkon going to come up here though and start wailing on Chewbacca. Doesn't really have a good setup for Brutal Cleave though, but let's see what he can do with this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, now he can actually use it. Gonna use Element of Surprise here to remove the black die, which makes sense because Chewbacca can't roll a dodge. And gonna do decent damage for... Oh, can't decide how much damage he's taking. 6 damage and bleed. Now he's going to Brutal Cleave onto Cassian, which looks like it is going to do 3 damage to Cassian, not bad. Okay, and now we've got Varina going to come up and not going to be able to attack Baze here, thanks to Garkon intervening. Going to be able to use close quarters though on Garkon here, stealing his attack dice, which is actually better than hers, and also removing his defense dice from play. So not a great roll though, and he still gets that natural block, so only 3 damage to Garkon there. No Furious Charge. He has a command card that if he takes 3 damage from an attack, he can ready his deployment card, so looks like he did not have it there. And then what is this? This is... Oh, this is Chewbacca activating. So this is a focused Chewie attack targeting Garkon. Okay, so Chewie is using the reroll from the device token that he got from Saska. Rerolling that yellow into a red, which is, wow, that's a lot. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 damage to Garkon. Going to stun him as well. Oh, there it is. There's the Furious Charge. Interesting that he did not play that on Varina, but instead waited for Chewbacca, because he could have died. He could have died there. But there's Furious Charge. He had it in hand, so Gruber is going to be able to ready Garkon. So these Wookiees, man, readying all over the place. But before he does that, Chewie is going to get to slam here. And I don't think that's enough to finish off Garkon. Ooh, let me move the map up a little bit so we can see that the southern end of the map is going to get pretty pointless soon. So that was Chewie's slam, which is enabled by his Wookiee Avenger. So 2 more damage to Garkon, who has 13 health. So he's got 2 health left. And Chewie discards Strategic Shift from the Strain from the deck. Oh no, excuse me, that's Gruber discarding Strategic Shift. What is that for? Nope, I'm wrong. Strategic Shift was discarded for Strain because of the bleed on Chewbacca. And now Garkon gets to activate again. He's gonna go for Cassian here. That's gonna be a decent amount. That's 5 damage. Oh, 4 damage? Oh, he doesn't automatically pierce 2. Oh, he's getting the distracting from 3PO. So yeah, 4 damage. And now he's gonna Brutal Cleave, attacking Varina, which is gonna do 2 damage. And both of them are now bleeding. And that is the end of round 1, so quite a bit of combat there. All happening up in the north side of the map, so really the laser is not going to matter here other than threatening Kyle's R2-D2. And interestingly, both players scoring the objective here with their R2-D2s. Kyle going to take get initiative here. It looks like negation was used to stop take initiative. But that didn't make sense. I thought Gruber had initiative from the start. Okay, well, looks like Kyle's gonna have. Oh, here, I see what it is. I'm looking at it wrong. So Kyle has initiative. Gruber attempting to take initiative, but Kyle had the negation. So now Chewie gonna activate first, and he is bleeding, but it looks like he's going to finish off Garkon here. Goes for the slam, and that is a kill. So is he going to play? Oh yeah, that's Dying Lunge. I was like, why is he still on the board? So Garkon playing Dying Lunge command card. When he's defeated, he can perform an attack, move 2 spaces, and perform an attack. Interestingly, he can use Brutal Cleave here. Oh, no, it's during your activation. So, no, you can't use Brutal Cleave here. Can't use Brutal Cleave off of Dying Lunge. Gonna try and finish off Cassian. I think that is a good move. Yep, gonna kill Cassian. Garkon goes down. Both players scoring. Kyle gets 7 and Gruber getting 6. And, wow, his Baze positioning might pay off here unless Chewie can finish off Baze. Oh, because he didn't have to attack because he killed him with Slam. Baze needs to spend a block token on this. Oh no, Baze goes down to Chewie's attack. So did not pay off. I think he got surprised a little bit by that It Will Be Alright attack from Cassian on the first round, because I think if that had not happened, he was probably calculating his Baze surviving through the first exchange there. Chewie gonna play a command card here. Let's see, so Baze goes down. Chewie is a technician in Season 8, so he's going to be playing Personal Energy Shield, a fantastic card with Chewie. Makes use of those evades that Wookiee Avenger converts your dodges into, give you extra blocks. And now we're seeing some cards getting discarded for the Strain from Bleed. Looks like Second Chance and Element of Surprise getting discarded there. Kyle now up to 18 points. We're going to have to get this kill on Chewie to even things out and pull ahead. And now we're going to see Davith come up and do some work here. Is he going to go for Varina? Yeah, he's going to go for Varina to stop her from activating. So here is Davith. I think he can definitely get the kill here. Varina only has 11 health. She doesn't have any bonuses, defense bonuses, other than the extra evade, which is problematic, but Davith is focused and hidden here, so I don't think he will have a hard time getting the surge he needs for Fell Swoop, which is how he's going to get this kill. Wow, I was very close. I was very close to not getting it, but it doesn't have 3PO there, thankfully, so I think we're going to see 3 damage and a Fell Swoop. Oh, it was just played. Yeah, takes 3 damage, cuts through her, deals 1 more damage with cut and run. Then he is still hidden. I wonder if he forgot because he's not adding the evade. I guess it doesn't matter here. And he's 1 damage short. Oh no. Well, I think I rooted a little too hard for Davith there. She should have 10 damage marked on her, right? She took 3, 5, 6. Oh no, he's actually quite a bit short. I guess that evade does really hurt his damage output because he lost out on an extra 4 damage there because of that evade. So yeah, okay. So maybe not the best target, but it would have been bad against Chewie as well because Chewie's got the extra white dice and he's got an evade token from the energy shield. So I think that was the right call, trying to go for Varina. Interestingly, Varina now using close quarters on Davith. Not a super impressive attack dice pool to be copying from, though. He's going to do the +1 block from the power tokens. Looks like he's only taking 3 damage there. So he did a lot more than he took, at least from her. Ooh, what's happening here? I see a negation being played. Is this a disable happening? No. Planning being played by Kyle. Kyle's Gideon, and Gruber negating it. Because there's only 1 card left in Kyle's hand. So that's not a bad negation, actually. I used to say you don't negate their planning, but if it's like the only card in their hand or second to last card in their hand, and you're not saving it for take initiative here. I mean, you might need it for take initiative next turn. I don't know, but all right, we've got Turret activating, going after Gruber's Mara Jades. This is Kyle's Turret activating. Going to perform an attack here. Focused. Mara rolls blank. Does have a block token though. So it looks like this is going to do 4 damage to her. Oh, 5 damage. And going to cleave onto probably 3PO there. Yep. And what is this? Turret using I am one with the Force. So Kyle using Turret's ability to move next to Gruber's 3PO and out of line of sight. So really nice use of that movement ability there. Honestly, that movement ability is really strong. Stronger than I think we realize once we've seen the really good players show us how to use it. Like, I've seen some really good uses of that ability, especially for blocking line of sight, either to Turret or to use him to block line of sight to something else. Very strong. Alright, looking for a fight being played by Gruber's Turret. I think he needs to go for Chewie here. Yep, so he's going to come up here, spend a damage power token. Unfortunately, this is going to be a lot of damage negated because of the personal energy shield. So he spent the power token he got from the energy shield, and he's got an evade on the white dice, so he's got +2 blocks. So that's 5 blocks. I think, though, he doesn't have enough to stop all the surges, so I think that's, what, 2 damage going through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 3 damage going through, though. Yeah, so Chewie takes 3. That's pretty good. Could have taken a lot more. I guess he would have taken 2 more if he didn't have the energy shield there. Oh, and yeah, now we see the combination with 3PO and the energy shield, though, since he gives you pseudo cunning. So now Mara Jade's gonna have to fight through more of this energy shield stuff. So she is focused. I think she got it here. He's got 14 health. She's still got the surge for +2. Yeah, I think she's got the kill on Chewbacca. So there goes Chewbacca. That's 11 points for Gruber, going to 22 over Kyle's 18. So Gruber taking the lead here, but his figures are pretty damaged compared to... Well, Kyle's figures are also damaged. Varina's taking a lot of damage. So yeah, it's actually still anybody's game, but Gruber's slightly ahead. And the combo is gone. There's no more combos. So this Ugnaugh's going to have to pull his weight here. I think he's got Pierce 2 on this attack against Davith, so he's going to be doing 2 damage here. And now the Junk Droid attacking as well, going to do 2 damage as well. So 4 damage to a white dice figure for 3 points. Not bad, not bad. Ugnaugh's pulling its weight here. And now we've got, it looks like, Saska coming up and performing an attack on Davith, who dodges. So Davith's going to survive to the next round, and if Kyle does not take initiative, I think he's going to be in a good spot here. Oh, no, there it is, and yep, the negation was used on planning, so you know what, maybe it holds true what I said, just save your negation for planning, for taking initiative. Don't use it on their planning. Alright, so we've got Chirrut activate. Chirrut is using 1 with the Force to move next to Varina before she activates. Varina going to activate here for Kyle and going to target Davith, I'm assuming. Oh, he's going to go after Mara, using Mara's own attack pool, much better than Davith's, red, red, blue. And does she get the kill there? That's 6 damage. Yes. Parry. Oh, does Parry stop the kill? She was at 5. It would, but Calm Disruption is being played by Kyle to cancel that. So tried to add an evade with Parry to stop the surge for +2, but it gets cancelled by Calm Disruption from Kyle. So that is a dead Mara Jade. And unfortunately, Varina going to be able to... has gotten her activation there. So what are we doing here? We are activating Davith. Does he go for Varina, or does he go for... He's going to go for Saska. This is rough. I think you'd go for Varina. Hope you can deal 2 damage through 3PO and then cut and run. You're not going to kill Saska here with 3PO and without hidden. I don't know why he's not hidden here. I guess... Oh, you know what? He spent his hidden on the last attack. That's what it was. And he wasn't able to get it back, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, here we go. Okay, he's going to go for... He should go for Varina. He can get to her with 2 movement, I believe. He's gonna go for the Ugnaught. Okay, that makes sense. He could probably kill the Ugnaught. Let's see what he's got cooking. Yeah, because he's got a black die and he doesn't have 3PO. So right now you're doing 1 damage, and then you do Fell Swoop, 2 damage with cut and run, and then hope you get 3 damage. Let's see if he remembers. You're supposed to get hidden from Fell Swoop. There you go. Okay. Awesome. And nice attack. Yeah, that's enough to kill him. And he's still hidden. Oh! Did he just play Vanish? How did he play Vanish? Did he have Force Speed or something? Wait, how did he... Oh, he played Heart of Freedom! Nice! So he had used Davith had used Heart of Freedom. He got the 2 movement points. So he's still got an action after the attack, and he plays Vanish. So now he is going to be completely safe, and he gets to keep his hidden, which is nice. He's going to be completely safe for this round and for next round as well. So that's pretty good. Nicely done. That was a good play. Good play by Gruber there. Because as we saw, that Ugnaught was able to do 4 damage to a white dice figure between itself and the junk droid. Now that the Ugnaught's dead, not only does Kyle lose the Ugnaught's activation, he loses the junk droid's activation as well. So Gruber going up to 25, still behind on Kyle on the points race here. And I think that's because Kyle contested Gruber's terminal and Kyle got to keep his, so... That laser so slow, like modern IA, just that laser's not gonna keep up with anybody. It does not matter. I wish it did move on the first round. I don't understand why it doesn't. It should have just moved on the first round. Alright, so this is R2 shooting at Chirrut. Chirrut gets a dodge. And now we're looking at a focused Saska attack on Gruber's R2-D2. That is going to be 3 damage. And Gideon now activating for... Oh no, 3PO going to activate. Nope. Gideon going to activate. I see, Gideon moved 3PO next to... I don't know what 3PO is doing up there, but Gideon moved 3PO up next to Saska and Varina, although they are hostile, Saska and Varina. It's not like he's boosting them. And then move deeper into his deployment zone to avoid getting attacked. And let's see. Getting exhausted. Now Kyle activating his turret. Gonna attack who is under the terminal there. Going to attack 3PO, who dodges. A lot of dodges this game. 3PO gonna activate, gonna focus up. Wow, focusing Gruber's turret. So that was the point of that play there. He needed that dodge for that to play out. So he moved his 3PO up so he could get a focus on Chirrut. And I think this is so Chirrut can get the kill on Varina. R2 gonna move out of the way of the laser, but still gonna be on that terminal. And now we've got Chirrut attacking Varina, who, oh my goodness, gets a triple dodge. Is she adjacent to an object? Oh, she's adjacent to another hostile figure. So I feel like the 3PO play, he focused her up, but he also gave Varina an extra block with improvised cover, so that's unfortunate. Because Chirrut could have just moved away, and he would not have been giving that improvised cover. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. It's all getting stopped. And then 3, I think he's going to be 1 damage short here. It's hard to say if that misplay cost it. I don't think he would have gotten the kill either way, because he needed that. He did get more damage from the focus than he gave up from the improvised cover, so it's just kind of unfortunate. He did not get the kill there. And that is the end of the round. End of round 2. So again, Kyle is uncontested on that objective, that 5-point objective down there. And now we're going to see the initiative finally go to Gruber, I think. Why is Varina exhausted? Oh, it looks like he's activating Chirrut. Yeah, I think this is Varina attacking Chirrut with close quarters. So there's 4 damage, and then Fighting Knife for 2 more. And now it looks like Chirrut is activating, going to try and kill Saska with a focus. 5 damage. Oh wait, what just happened here? Guys, what is going on? Let's back up. I'm so confused. Oh, there must have been a dying lunge. Was there a dying lunge played by Gruber? I thought you already played dying lunge though. Okay, I think what's happening is they forgot to use I'm one with the Force to move him. And then he tried to use the forces with me to kill Verena there, to get the one last damage on Verena. So Verena is dead from the forces with me. Saska's also dead. So I'm a little bit confused on what happened. If you guys can tell me, or if maybe Kyle or Gruber watching, you can comment on the video. Let me know what happened in this exchange with Verena and Churret and Saska here in round 3. All I've put together so far is that Verena attacked Churret, who then used the forces with me to kill Verena, but also somehow killed Saska. So I'm not sure how that happened. And then he disappeared off the top of the map. There he is. So he's still alive though. So Gruber now ahead by 2 points. 3PO gonna activate for Kyle. Gonna focus up Kyle's turret, who has no damage. Gruber's turret has activated, has 2 health left, and now we're seeing. Wow, we're seeing Davith go. So he's gonna lose his vanish protection. He gets 4 free movement points here, and he's gonna go for. He's gonna go for a turret, who again has distracting from 3PO. So not great. 4 damage. Doesn't even get to use Fell Swoop. He had Force Surge in hand, so he was trying to... And wow, Kyle's deck is empty. So he was actually 1 damage short there. Okay. That's a little more respectable. I think though can he kill him here? He should get extra movement points. No wait, what is happening? Did Gruber I think Gruber forgot about the extra movement points from Vanish. So when you use Vanish, you get 4 extra movement points when Davith activates. So he should have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he had 1 more. He had 4 more movement points. He could have moved through turret and killed him with cut and run. See? Davith is good. You guys just don't know how to use him. That's very easy to miss, although I would have been looking for it myself. Like, how can I get 1 more damage in here? So turret, Kyle's turret is going to stay alive, and it looks like he's going to go for the kill on Gruber's turret. Yep, so Kyle goes 38. Can Gruber get this match? All he has to do is kill turret. And now... oh no, yeah, this might kill it. This might do it. This is Kyle's Gideon going for Gruber's R2-D2. Needs to do 3 damage. Does nothing, though. He totally whiffs that one. R2 gonna come and take a retaliatory shot. Could he have gotten... no, he can't see Gruber because the 3PO is hiding. So I was thinking he could go for the attack here on Kyle's turret, but it's not gonna do it. And then Kyle goes to 43 from the mission objective. So, very close game. Could have gone Gruber's way if he had remembered how Vanish worked, but that's how it goes. And I do want to stress, because it sucks having this called out on YouTube, that I thought Gruber played really well. I thought he had some really cool plays. Kyle played well as well, and we got to see that combo in action. That was pretty strong, and I think it's one of those things that when you play against it for the first time, it might catch you off guard when you don't realize you're going to have 2 attacks coming at you instead of just 1 from Cassian, and that's also going to ready Chewbacca. But then maybe when you play it against it again, you remember, okay, I got to remember that he's got this setup where Chewbacca can ready himself at the end of the round if he sacrifices something to Cassian. So you have to play just a little more conservatively. It definitely happened to me when I was playing against this Kyle's list. I did not play conservatively enough. I was a little too trying to set up a big play, high risk, high reward play that got punished really hard by that Chewbacca play. So fun. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again next time for the next one.